We have a beautiful late summer afternoon for football here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar.
A little early morning Madden.
They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This is JoJo Natson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, shoot. I'm in the wrong crap. Forgot to switch my playbooks. Yeah, it is. There we go. No, this is a league I was invited to this year called the Lombardi Madden League.
Beautiful late summer afternoon for football here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Washington football team. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
Browns are off to a 0-2 start. I am 1-1. Single back Bunchard. Gotta stop the toss out of this set. Yeah, it's, short.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Nice and quick. It's a good change of pace.
It's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up.
It's a more comp-style league. But, variety's the spice of life.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's a step slower than I would like for zone read keeps and that kind of stuff, but I've been playing pretty good with him.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this
He's not going to get it.
his running back.
Yeah, 11-minute quarters, but there's clock acceleration, so it doesn't feel like it's 11-minute quarters, but it's 11 minutes with like Brandon said, with accelerated clock.
And hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
In 4th and 1, yeah.
Getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And he's
This was kind of shifty.
Slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run it. It's McKissick.
Okay.
And hard running's going to get him over the 42. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves.
My man said suicide watch.
You have to
A
feel
little
okay
drastic, don't you think?
Didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the 43. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. On play action, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33.
Well, you're not afraid of the big bad Redskins, are you?
Here's McKissick.
Woo! I tell you, that double juke is serious, man.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know,
well, I appreciate that, sir. I'll take it as a compliment.
You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now Haskins on first down.
Uh-oh.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
No, he wasn't.
To throw again. Haskins. Now they go straight.
All I wanted there was just a low point curl route. That was it.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
Oh, no!
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Bad me. High point that. What am I doing?
And a short return to the 6-yard
Bad.
line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A pass there over the middle.
What am I doing? Come on, Kia. Jeez.
To about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short. A give. This is Chubb, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Chubb.
Good Lord.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd and a yard, Mayfield. And he
Nope,
gets it to
come
his
on there,
running
flat
back,
defender.
Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield completes it to Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of
moving the ball pretty well here.
Going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they return to the ground game.
That's better.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield.
There we go.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. picked by Kendall Fuller. Past the 20.
All right, that makes up for my INT.
He will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
I'm throwing one careless INT a game. I just got to stop doing that. Got to get that out of my system.
Awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was
I don't know why it is. I was talking to Brandon about this the other day. I think it's because I feel pressure to score every time I have the ball in this game. But can't do stuff like that. Can't force things, and you can't just take needless risks with the ball. Because yeah, the game is offense heavy, but that one mistake that you make defensively, maybe the one that just screws you up completely.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Second and 2.
56 the mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt.
Where's Mr. Chubb?
First down pickup of 8.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked
That's all right. We don't beg for likes here, pretty boy.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him.
I appreciate it, though. Don't get me wrong.
And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the incomplete pass.
Don't be a weirdo.
Play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hunt. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough.
No, I appreciate it. No biggie.
With a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt.
Gotta make the tackle. Do it right to you.
The 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
All right, need to stop here.
Second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the
No
game
face cam today.
stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Jesus, come on.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a...
What's going on, Mr. Nola?
With a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mayfield now. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover.
Spy picked that off.
His guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's got his man on the out route.
Yeah, animated strange.
Enough before they're able to get it up to the 25.
I'll take it. I will take it.
3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
Oh, got out of the backfield back. Jeez, come on.
He's going to go down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Now it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, It wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Haskins looking for Inman deep.
Yeah.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I didn't have what I wanted there. Just figured I'd make something happen. All right. Had no timeouts anyway.
Closing stages of the first half. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with McKissick. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
All right, let's punch this bad boy in on this drive.
They're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with McKissick. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
What's going on, Mr. Vicious?
Pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber.
Doing well, can't complain.
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
cannot complain at all.
You want to call it 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A carry now for McKissick. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just a
rarity.
Catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Damn it.
Go down. Back at the
Here's Myles Garrett.
He's sacked. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down.
I felt him, too. I thought it might be getting too high there, but he was not.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. here's a handoff out of the gun. Down right around the 25. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, Haskins. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Did not want to risk getting sacked there.
On that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short.
Oh, no, it's going to shank. Friggin' kick meter got... Bleh, this is sloppy. This is so sloppy.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points.
Oh, my God.
That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They run it again with Chubb. And have a 1st down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough
What's going on,
coverage.
dude?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rush coming, and
Thank you.
taken down.
Thomas Davis, old man Thomas Davis.
Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, Odell Beckham dropped it. Wow.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside.
Can we get our heads out of our asses, please?
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be about a full yard.
It's going, man. It's going. You know how it is.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Damn it.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
All right, come on.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Haskins finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. Pressure gets to
I want that
Haskins,
open there.
and down he goes. And we have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help
This
your
has been
offensive
irritating.
line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And look at
Underthrown?
this.
Really?
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it
I mean, is it my imagination or did I have a step on him there?
He gets us all the way down inside the 25.
I tried to go for the rat catch and that happened.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yep, he had the step all right.
10. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game,
That's why I'm a throw power whore, ladies and gentlemen. That's why.
Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Wow, Baker screwed him there.
The interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Did he get a pressure and accurate on that?
His guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And
There we go.
Brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I like nickel normal and over G.
7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard
Well, this was
gain, so you can
an
use that
ugly as hell
play
game,
action
but
game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football.
that's the way it's going to be
As an
sometimes.
offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
I will take the W and move on.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. For the defense, they
ugly.
The offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So for Washington, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week.
That's the way all Madden be sometimes, man.
Take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Sometimes you just got to grind it out. I ain't mad at that. Okay, humor me with a car move over 90. Yes. For what good it'll do. Throwing power 89. Deep accuracy 79. Medium accuracy 79. Short accuracy 84. They will not give me that 90 throw power, will they? I think if he had 90 throw power, that play where I got the underthrow INT animation, where he reached back for his rat catch, would have been a touchdown. Ooh, you're coming along, huh? 87 speed. Get that zone coverage up a little bit. And whoever the hell you are. Yeah, I'm a complete throw power whore. Blah, blah, blah. Yak, yak, yak. How are the Ravens doing? The mighty Baltimore Ravens. That'll be a Montez Sweat spy game. Threw 3 INTs that game. Jesus Christ, come on. McLaren's a boss. Lamar. All right, well, nothing really. Well, yeah, lots of deep passing, obviously. The Ravens have Paul Richardson? Or was he in the free agent pool? Huh. Anyway, I got to get my head out of my ass and stop pressing offensively and just play. I got to snap out of that real quick. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that and enjoy your Saturday. I will talk to you all later. Peace.